Okay, so I'm back in the room, and before the intro even rolls, before we get into like this video, which is probably like a crappy video, but this just might make it a little bit better. And this is probably like a bigger pre-intro roll take, but I gotta get this out. So obviously, by the thumbnail and the title, I met John Stamos, aka Uncle Jesse from Full House, Netflix reboot of Fuller House, and I'm still, it's been about an hour since it happened, and I'm just like, I'm still having a heart attack. But basically, me and my cousin drove up this weekend to Orlando, Walt Disney World. He was the, how do I, he was the narrator for the annual candlelight processional, which basically you'll see clips. I mean, I didn't record the whole thing because it was an hour and it was just a lot of music, and I don't want to get copyrighted and all this other good stuff. So there's some clips. We'll also probably do all 3 days in one video instead of splitting this up to multiple days because I don't know what I'm gonna record. But yeah, so he was reading it. We had dinner package, so we were guaranteed seating into the first show. It was packed, but he had 2 other shows after, and we thought, okay, maybe if we wait till the last show and then stand there, there's only one exit. So if we stand in that area, we will meet him and try to get a picture with him and all this good stuff. We did, but they took him out another way, and people were saying that he already left. So we were like, okay, let's just go to the Grand Floridian. Everybody knows that he stays at the Grand Floridian, right? So we drove a lot faster than what probably we were supposed to. And we got there, and okay, we were like, okay, we're probably gonna sit here for 2-3 hours waiting for him to show up, and he's probably in his room already asleep because the last show ended, and it was probably about a good hour between the last show ending and us getting to the Grand Floridian from Epcot. And we were halfway there, and I checked Twitter, and somebody had said that he was still backstage, and we were halfway there, like I said. So we got there, and we parked. We walked really, really fast into the hotel lobby, and we were just looking at the Christmas tree. My cousins went into the bathroom, and I stayed outside just in case he was gonna walk in, which the second that I sat down on the couch and I started looking at my phone to like go to the Instagram feeds of him and his wife to see if he would show up, or like if they showed up, or like it's just any updates basically. I'm looking down at my phone, and then I see a white tour guide, like a VIP tour guide peripheral, and I look up, and then I see John Stamos. I texted my cousin. I was like, here. They ran out of the bathroom. Like, I felt kind of creepy because they were taking, like, he was him and his like group, and it was about like 10 people more or less, and they were taking pictures, like Christmas pictures in front of the Christmas tree and all that inside the Grand Floridian. And like I felt bad, like I didn't want to take a picture, but you know, I took pictures anyways. I didn't want to bother, which I won't post those pictures because his son's face is in it, and even though he's on the internet and stuff, like it's just not me. But we did that, and then we're standing there watching, like hoping that they'll take pictures with fans. And Caitlin, which is John's wife, her mother was standing on my right hand side, and me and my cousin was like, "Oh my God, the baby's okay." We were just talking about the baby, like we totally ignored the fact that it was John Stamos and all that. We were just thrilled with the baby, watching the baby, and the mother got told to go join the pictures, and the VIP tour guide was taking the pictures for them. And then I don't know who she was, but she was definitely part of this family, and she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, can you come make the baby smile, make the baby laugh for the pictures?" And I thought she was talking to somebody else, but she was looking at me, and I'm probably my cousin, but like I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." I went up and I stood next to the tour guide with, like, because he was obviously taking the pictures, so like I wanted the baby to face the camera, and I was like, "Oh my God, hey," you know, just making a fool out of myself. And the baby laughed, and he was just having a great ass time after the pictures. And they're like, "Oh my God, thank you." I was like, "Oh my God, no problem." I was like, like she kind of, Caitlin's mother was like, they want a picture, and she's like, "You deserve a picture for making the baby laugh." And I was like, "Oh my God, can I take a picture with John?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." John came and took my phone and took the selfie, which obviously is a thumbnail. My 2 cousins jumped in the background, and it's a live picture, so you see him turn around and like, where did the extra 2 come from? Because he thought it was just me, since I was the one making the baby laugh. But it was so funny. We were kind of like a little bit of schoolgirl. And this is like a 5-minute intro. I'm not putting this all in. I'm gonna edit this and figure this all out. But yeah, we met John Stamos, and my stalker stills come in hands just a little bit. I mean, we drove up for him anyways, so. All right, let's roll with the rest of the weekend. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and if you are new here, hi, welcome. The red subscribe button down below, make sure to click it so you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. And if you are returning, like I said, welcome back. As you can see, I am back home. Really, I'm just a hot mess. It's been a long, I've spent the last 4 hours driving back home from Orlando, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna start editing this so I can get this up, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've posted a video. But this is pretty much the the footage that I have. I really didn't record much, besides the few clips you are going to see of John Stamos' candlelight procession, and then that intro, because I didn't film John Stamos taking a picture with me, but you got that whole rambling at the beginning. And now I think I have like 2 or 3 clips from a few rides I did. I don't know exactly what I did record or not, but I'll find a way to figure this out. So it is what it is. I currently in a new job from what I was last time. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I was a travel agent. I did leave the travel agency, so now I'm at a new job that has nothing to do with the travel industry. But the schedule is working out in my favor a little bit more. I only work 4 days a week, so now I have Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays off. So hopefully I can crank out more videos now that I don't have to worry about working massive overtime and all this other stuff. But that's pretty much it. Enjoy the video, and until next time, bye guys.
Please welcome this evening's special guest narrator, John Stamos.
Disney family. Good evening, everybody. And I say Disney family because when I'm here, I feel like I'm home. I really do. I spent much of my childhood and a lot of my adulthood here in this park, in the park in California. This place inspires me so much, and it inspires my imagination, and it always warms my heart. And I first came here as a boy, full of wonder, and tonight I'm here as a husband and a father. If I get emotional. And this is my son Billy's very first trip to Disney, and I hope it fuels his imagination as it fuels mine. I grew up in the shadow of Disney in Orange County, California, and at nights like this, I wish I could go back to the 14-year-old self who's standing in line with a members-only jacket and my father's cologne and zits and trying to pick up girls and just sort of whisper in there and say, "It's gonna be okay. One day you're gonna have the Disneyland sign in your backyard, and you won't have to stand in line. And one day you're gonna be hosting candlelight procession in Florida. Don't give up your dreams, because I just can't believe I'm here, and I never take it for granted, and I'm very, very grateful. So thank you very much for having me." This is a very special year. This is the diamond anniversary of the candlelight procession. Walt Disney himself created this candlelight procession 60 years ago, and during all these years, literally millions of guests have enjoyed the Christmas story, the traditional carols, and especially the glorious music of the holiday season. To continue this marvelous heritage, I invite you to sit back, enjoy our magnificent orchestra, and awesome singers. Now let us begin. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and he said, "Greetings, O favored one. the Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at the saying and tried to discern what sort of greeting that this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus." I don't have that page, but I what's the song? And I'll Hallelujah chorus? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Hallelujah chorus. Wasn't this a beautiful evening? I also forgot I wrote that song as well. Which boy, I tell you, I look out in the audience and I see all you beautiful faces, and I see these young kids, and they're smiling and they're dancing and their hearts are open, and I look at these beautiful young kids up here singing with such soul and authenticity. I just feel like this world's gonna be okay, and I'm happy. I want to say that we all stood here in this kingdom tonight from different backgrounds with different stories, but we're as one, aren't we? And if I have one wish for this holiday season, I'd like all of us to carry that spirit that we had here tonight, like beacons of light, everywhere we go, everywhere we can. And our world, our country, and our communities need it perhaps more than ever. So I wish for all of you the most magical of holidays. May there be peace and love and joy for all humankind. From my family, good night, and may God bless all of you.
Hey, fam. Too late. We on it already. Can't breathe.
Here we go.
Oh my god! Oh, it totally covered my face with the camera. Oh god! An hour and a half of waiting in line for a minute and a half ride.
Got a friend in me.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, with those gonna lift me up this time. You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told